see what the problem is.
The problem is, it looks like we're little munchkin people. There you go. Take my breath away.
Stop.
Alright, you ready? Excited? I'm excited.
Are you excited? Let's go. As good as it gets.
As good as it gets.
A weekly chat from our kitchen.
Yes.
You like that, did you?
Do.
And the reason it's called As Good as It Gets is...
It's because that's our last name.
Yeah. So...
For the longest time, y'all thought it was like Warben Jagerman Jansen or something, but it's not.
Or they thought we couldn't spell the word good right.
Or they thought we were French.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be a good day. Been called Goody.
Goo.
Good. Goo.
I've been introduced as Chris Goo.
Dude. I've been called Dude. I was actually on a, I can't remember what it was. Oh, when I had to take my truck in to, when somebody wrecked into it, on my receipt, on the top of it, it said, Mike Dude. Yeah.
You're the Mike dude.
I was the Big Lebowski. I started saying hi and welcome back to Cooking Chris's
I
Dishes.
know. I don't know how the intro's going to go.
I don't know either, because maybe we just do this. Ready? Hi, and welcome to... You didn't get the show! It's the show! The show's name. Oh my gosh. We're so sorry. We're so new at this. We're going to try it again. You ready? Hi, and welcome to the first ever episode of As Good as It Gets, which will be a weekly chat from our kitchen. And I'm Mikey. Of course, you've seen me from Cooking Chris's Dishes, and also known as the Good Old Boy. And to my left is my lovely wife, Chris. That's right, this is the lady behind the camera, the voice that you always hear. You've seen her once in a previous episode of Cooking Chris's Dishes where we did the zesty pork, and we danced and made out on camera. It was one of my favorite episodes. But we've gotten a lot of reader comments saying, hey, when do we get to meet Chris? When do we get to meet the lady who does recipes that crock?
I do exist.
She does exist. She's not just a voice in our heads, folks. There she is right here. This is the love of my life. This is my definite better half. And she is the one that is responsible for all this. So it's your fault. But we want to thank you guys for watching. We've been talking about this now for a while. And, you know, you see us cook dishes, or you see me cook dishes and hear her laugh at me when I burn myself and things like that. But we just wanted to maybe try a show where you're just welcomed into our house and we talk more with you than to you. That's why we asked you earlier this week to send us reader comments and questions, things you might want to know about us, about our cooking, about our lives. You know, give us a shout. Let us know through Chris GOODe. Not Chris GOODe, it's just Chris at Recipes That Crock, right? CRIS at recipesthatcrock.com. Send an email there and shoot us your questions or comments.
We'll put a link down below.
Yep, and give us a holler. Holla! And just, you know, let us know what you want to know, what you want to see, what you want us to talk about. First off, a little about who we are, and I want to start with me.
Of course!
Because, you save the best for last. I'm the good old boy. My name's Mikey, and I am the husband of the duo. And I'm the father of the little girl, Addie. I'm sure you've seen her in a few of the Cooking Chris's Dishes videos, Miss Add as we call her around here. I play guitar, I sing, I'm a worship leader at our church, and occasionally she lets me get in front of a camera and play in the kitchen and burn stuff, including myself.
There you go.
But enough about me. Y'all want to hear about this lovely lady to my left. Who are you, lady?
I am Chris, and I am the creator of recipesthatcrock.com. And so we've been crocking the pot over on Recipes That Crock since 2013, I believe. You guys might know my sister, Aunt Lou. She works for me. She also comes up with all kinds of yummy recipes on the site. And so that's pretty much what we do full time, is test out recipes and then take pictures of it and share it with everyone. And so we're also managing all of our social media stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, pretty much, Pinterest too. So
She's all over the internet, folks.
yeah.
And YouTube?
Oh, and now YouTube.
There we
You
are.
finally got me on screen.
Ta-da! You're welcome, everybody. I wanted you to see what I get to see every day. I love it. We're very much a tight-knit family. A team is what we've been for a long time. And
how long have we been married, dear?
Forever.
Nah.
No, we've been married now for over 18 years. We've been, I guess you could say, boyfriend and girlfriend now for almost 20 years. Be 20 years next month, as a matter of fact.
We're getting old.
It's a long time. We are really getting old. The grays set in. The wrinkles have set in. How do you maintain your beauty? It's so... Oh yeah, I still got it.
You're a monkey.
That's right, I am. I'm the dancing monkey.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally teasing.
Oh yeah, whatever. like when it's time for me to tape. Usually we'll tape on a Sunday afternoon. We'll get home from church. We'll go out to lunch after church, come home and change clothes, and I just want to stretch out and relax on the couch. She says, "Oh no, monkey, it's time to dance." And I'm fine being your dancing monkey.
Oh, okay. But what we're about on the site is helping anybody with any cooking level get a meal they're proud of out to their family. And how easy that can be, and that you don't have to be a chef or anyone who
I'm not a chef.
spends hours and hours in the kitchen. Sometimes it can be as easy as like 5 minutes in the morning, and then you can come home to a really great home-cooked meal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. I mean, as you see, I guess you want to say, everybody's like, well, what's your angle on these cooking shows? And I'm like, we want to prove that anybody can cook. Anybody can do it. You follow directions, and, with a slow cooker, you can cook an easy meal that's absolutely delicious. And if I can do it, then anybody can do it. So, That's what we do.
And you can cook all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So, but
I can't now.
We've got lots of reader questions that we need to get to. So,
thank you for pouring into us this week and sending these questions. Keep them coming. Again, we'll put a link down to Chris at recipesthatcrock.com. Shoot us your emails and let us know some questions and comments that you've got for us.
And if for by chance we did not get to your question this week, because we have to tape a little bit ahead of when you actually see this, go ahead, tune in next week, because we're going to try and get to as many as that we can.
Yep. Now, if we get like 500 comments and questions, there's no way that we could do that in the short span that we want to tape.
We'll try and do what we can.
But we're going to get when we can, and we're going to do what we can. And right now, we're going to start with...
Okay, we are going to start with Mary Beth. Mary Beth says, it's so cool that we're doing this.
Thank you, Mary
Beth. And she asked, what is the one slow cooker you couldn't live without? Now, for me, mine is in the refrigerator right now.
And you're not going to look in there. It's a mess.
So we're going to go with Mikey's this time, which I bet most of you who tune in regularly know which one he's going to say. The West Bend.
No. No,
I'm joking. I love you West Bend people. But
y'all aren't bad people. I just tend to burn myself more with that slow cooker than any other slow cooker we got. No, my favorite slow cooker
that we
like to use to crock the pot, I won't. This is my favorite, is the Ninja. And I love the slow cooker. It's been my favorite ever since we got it. We've got a lot of great slow cookers that are like it, but this one is my favorite. Why? Because it's the easiest to use. You'll see me down there like cooking.
According to him.
According to me. But it's easy because it's knobs.
Okay, don't break it.
I feel like when I'm like cooking up a recipe, I kind of feel like a DJ.
So hey.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Since we're like launching this new weekly chat thing, why don't we give away a Ninja to one of our subscribers?
Not this one. This is mine. Hey, that's a good idea.
We could give away a Ninja to one of our subscribers.
Would one of y'all like to have a Ninja?
Yeah. So all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, and then what is it? It's by September 30th. We will draw randomly a name and send somebody a Ninja slow cooker.
Yep, be a subscriber, and we will hit you up and send you an email from Chris at recipesthatcrock.com. And we'll notify you, and you can send us our address, and we will send you a Ninja cooking system.
Yep. Now, we can only ship to the continental U.S.
Yeah. So if you're on Mars, sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
You can't have one. If y'all are...
There are people who aren't on Mars that are...
Yet. We can't do anything about you people. Sorry. Ow.
Don't you
Ow! She beats me on camera, even! But yes, Ninja can be yours if you're a subscriber.
So, Mary Beth, you might... we know you're a subscriber. So, you're already entered to win. If not, it would be a great thing to put on your Christmas list. So, we will also link to all of the different slow cookers that we have, so you guys can kind of get an idea, because we do have several.
22, 23, I think.
Yes. So, we rotate them in and out, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, your turn for a question.
My turn, and this question comes from Linda. And Linda says, what can I make in a crock pot using leftover lamb? Wouldn't it be really cool if Mary asked that question? I'm like, I was over at Mary's house the other day.
Her name is Mary Beth.
And she had she had some pork, and she had some beef, and she had some lamb. And I had a little pork and a little beef. Mary had a little lamb. No? Was that sad? Yeah.
Okay.
What can you do with leftover lamb?
I just want to let you know you kind of stole my question. I'm just saying.
My bad.
Okay, I was looking for my research. No, we're fine. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm going to just sit here and drink my ginger ale while you answer a question.
Okay. So, I actually have never cooked lamb in a slow cooker. Never have. But I do know someone who was raised on a sheep farm, who is also a food blogger, Amy, over at A Latte with Aunt A.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. And so I sent Amy a note, and I said, hey, Amy, I know you cook with lamb all the time. I have somebody asking what to do with leftover lamb, and I just love her response. She said, lamb is so good, who has leftovers? So she said she's just kidding. And then she said she has a hearty lamb stew that you can make in the crock pot that you could use leftovers in. So we're going to link that in this, and there's going to be a blog post that's going to review this show. So we will have that link in there too, so everybody who has leftover lamb or is interested in lamb dishes in general can find Amy. Sound good?
Hey, you answered your first lamb question.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, every day. 24/7.
Full package right here. All right, what you got for me?
Jen asks, is there anything you cannot cook in a crock pot?
Ice cream.
Oh, I was going to say just about nothing, but you are very right.
Think outside of the box. Think outside of the crops. That's what I'm doing.
Ice cream.
But, I mean, to be serious about it, I don't think so.
I don't know. Here's what I usually tell people. It's not always can you or can't you. It's do you want to.
Right.
And so if you're camping and all you have is the Ninja or you have just a regular crock pot, then it makes a lot of sense to make breads and cakes and those kinds of things in your slow cooker. If you're just wanting a snack on a Saturday night, throwing your bread to cook up in your crock pot may or may not be what you want to wait on.
Yeah.
It's what you need it for. Like, people tell me all the time that they're using their crock pots because their ovens are out. Or over the holidays, you've got the ham in the oven and you've got a few other things going, so you're going to toss your dinner rolls in your crock pot to bake them up. And so it's just a matter of what your needs are and using it, because I get all the time, well, this could be done so much quicker in the oven. Well, probably so. Most definitely, because it's a slow cooker. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Is it my turn?
I think your turn to ask me a question.
That's right. Okay. And this one comes from a lady. Oh, Kathy, there it is. There, I found it. Well, you should circle it. Hello, Kathy. And Kathy asked the question, do you have a recipe for breakfast casserole without hash browns?
Yes, we do. Aunt Lou has all kinds of breakfast casseroles on the site, but I personally have one that's called Slow Cooker Breakfast Casserole that I absolutely love. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got zucchini and tomatoes and cream cheese and egg, and it's delicious. But if you're looking for a more traditional breakfast casserole, Aunt Lou's got all kinds, and several of them don't have hash browns. But that definitely will be linked down below.
And if you want to think outside of the eggs and bacon and that kind of thing, we absolutely have a cinnamon roll casserole.
Oh!
Which is a technically breakfast casserole because you're using those breakfast cinnamon rolls.
Breakfast.
It's dessert for breakfast. If you're an adult, you call it a casserole, but it's eaten like
There's
a little kid.
we have so many different varieties on there.
It's
the
one of the most
original one,
popular ones on the
actually,
site.
the original one, Amy, we were talking about her earlier, is her recipe that we adapted and put on the site. So you'll see her mentioned in there too. So this is like the Amy episode. But we also have a French toast version of that. We have an orange and cranberry version that is.
We're going to make that sometime real soon.
Yeah,
for you guys.
so we'll link all that stuff. Like, if it's not down below, it'll be in the blog post that we link everything to.
Right.
Like, all the things that are mentioned.
And then the other part of that question was, have you tried a no-boil lasagna?
Yes, I have. I don't tend to like the texture of the no-boil lasagna noodles, if that's what you're talking about. But the really great thing is if you're using enough liquid in your tomato sauce that you don't have to have a special kind of lasagna noodle. You can just use a regular old lasagna noodle and it'll cook up great. We've got several wonderful lasagnas on the site. I love the example that she gives us of her recipe. It's definitely something that sounds similar to some of the things that we've done in the past. And
yeah, we've got
several.
we've got a recipe, a video on we got a Cooking Chris's Dishes video.
Do we? Did we do lasagna?
We did lasagna.
Oh.
So to answer your question shortly, yes.
Yes.
It's not a no boil. They're not no boil noodles. They're just straight up.
We just use
old
regular.
lasagna
You can
noodles.
use you don't have to have a special noodle. I know some people really like them. It's just a personal preference. I don't like the texture as much as I like our regular lasagna noodle.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to boil them beforehand. You just put them in there and they cook down.
Yep.
So we will link to that video I will link to that video as well. Okay, well I'll give you the link and you'll do it.
I'm gonna say.
hey, I'm out of questions. You got any more?
Yes, the last one. Are you ready? You ready?
I'm excited.
I have this question too, V. I think that's how you say your name.
Let me see.
V asks.
Is it V or Vi?
Oh, it might be Vi.
Is it VI?
Vi.
Maybe
Vi.
it's 6. Are you Roman?
This is V or Vi. I'm sorry.
Or 6?
Stop it.
It could be.
You're gonna really feel bad once you hear what Vi's question is. I have the same question. Vi wants to know what happened to the Sunday song video last week. She really missed it.
Okay. That's an easy question. Thank you for that question, VVI6. I want to, VVI. Okay, I'm gonna email you. I've got your email address.
I think it's Vi.
I think it's V. You know what? We're both gonna freak out if she emails us back and says it's 6.
No.
But no, the whole reason of that is I love doing them. Like I told y'all before, I am definitely a musician, a guitar player. That is my hobby. That's what I love to do. I love to make music. I love to recreate music, make it kind of my own. I love doing covers, especially for the Church Song Sundays. The one thing about it is they're a lot of work because
Why?
Because I try to be a perfectionist. No, I am a perfectionist. There's no try to it. And so when I make when I make anything, I want it to be as perfect as possible. When it's especially a musical piece, it's been something that was ingrained to me all the way back in high school. He instilled in us that it has to be perfect. You go back and you practice it over and over and over and over and over 1,000 times to make it perfect. So then when I get the final product done, I want it to be as perfect as what I think it should be. And so I will do 10, 20, 30 takes sometimes
50.
of just one part of a song. And as you know, I do the 4-part, sometimes or 3-part, whatever. So a lot of times that's a lot of videos and that's a lot of time. And then it's a matter of editing those videos together. And then also it's also a matter of the sound engineering part of it, the mixing of it, so that you get that pretty sound that comes out of it. Now, I'm not done. I'm going to do more. In fact, I've been talking with friends about doing another Church Song Sundays with Friends series. I am going to start doing them again very soon, I promise. It's going to be part of a weekly rotation of things that we do around here. One day is going to be dedicated to me recording the songs for Church Song Sunday.
And he's not going to be as much of a perfectionist?
No, I won't. And that's probably going to mean I'm probably not going to do as many. I know the more of me, the better, especially on screen for all of y'all, but that's probably not going to happen as much because it's so much work.
There's a secret in life.
Yes.
No one's perfect, dear. And nothing is ever perfect.
Well,
And
with all these years with you, I just don't believe that.
Here's the deal.
Huh?
You should be about progress, not perfection.
Right. You should be a politician. That's a good line.
No. Don't.
There's still time to run for president.
No.
No.
We're not going there. All right.
Okay.
We're going to have to move so they can see the next part.
Yes.
And my foot is really asleep.
Okay, so if she falls over, I'm going to laugh. Ow!
I like this one. Okay, so something new we're going to do each week on Recipes That Crock is we are going to start sharing our weekly meal plan.
You look like a weather girl getting ready to do the weather.
I know.
It's partly cloudy with a chance of sushi.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, you go ahead. Take it away.
Okay. All right. In the blog, we are going to have links to all of this so you guys can have access to it. And so we just wanted to kind of unveil it on our weekly chat with you guys. So, so this week's breakfast is the Crock-Pot Apple Cinnamon Oatmeal. The dessert that we're doing this week is a really popular dessert on the site. It is Crock-Pot Cherry Pineapple Dump Cake. And so those are the breakfast and sweet treats for
And
the
we're gonna do a video for that, aren't we?
Yes.
And a quickie.
Yes.
Do a quickie video.
Yes, and there's already a cooking show video for the oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's one of our
It was one of the first ones. It was the first one that we actually taped.
Was it?
Yes, it was our debut.
Huh. Well, how fitting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Huh.
I guess it's one of those things that I always go back to when we're doing things. So, okay. So on Sundays are our family time, and so we do Sushi Sunday after church. Sushi is one of those things we probably can't make in the crock pot. We were talking about that
There you
earlier.
go. That's
Yeah.
one thing you can't make in a crock pot. Sushi or sushi ice cream.
Ew.
Not in a crock pot.
Okay. And then Monday, we are going to have crockpot zuppa Toscana soup with salad and homemade balsamic vinaigrette.
Don't you love the way she does her Italian? It's zuppa Toscana. I shouldn't have given you a spoon to point at things with.
Yes. This is also a big favorite around
yeah.
here. And so everybody's excited about Monday. So then we are in the final testing stages of, we have Instapot now. We also have other brands of electric pressure cookers. And so I have been testing recipes, but before I put them up on the site, I really want to make sure they're right. It's easy for me to do that with the crock pot because
She's such a perfectionist.
we're really used to that and really know what works and what doesn't. As we're learning with the Instant Pot and electric pressure cookers, I've tested this recipe probably 4 times, and so this is my final run before it goes up on the site. So spaghetti and meatballs, homemade meatballs. I'm very excited about that, and it's very yummy. So Addie's going to love Tuesday night. So then if my lovely assistant will scooch. Wednesday is built-in leftover day because when you make all these yummy things, you have leftovers. Thursday is a big family favorite day. Long-term readers know that we cook this at least about twice a month, and that is Tex-Mex chicken tacos. So we throw that in the crock pot. Thursday is one of the center days for Ad, and so we're traveling back and forth a lot, so this is one of those really easy dump and go kind of recipes. We also have we're gonna make homemade guac that night too. So very yummy.
My favorite.
Yes, very yummy. Friday is grilled chicken outside because we're going to go beyond the crock. We love grilled chicken. We usually grill up chicken thighs on our grill with steak seasoning actually to give it a nice smoky flavor. And then we will not leave our poor crock pot because we're going to have slow cooker sweet potatoes that night.
Yay.
Yep. And then Saturday, we are recipe testing, so we don't tell you what we're going to do on Saturday, is what it boils down to. Yeah.
It's a secret.
What are you doing?
Well, if you look at the internet, they say that the internet was made for cats. So nobody's ever got to see Skitty because usually you can't catch him. But
Skitty doesn't.
they say that some of the most popular videos on the internet have cats. So I figure if I put a cat on the screen, it would become popular. Say hi, Skitty.
No. Skitty is not amused.
I don't think he's very happy
And
about this.
Octavius, our little Yorkie, is always very super jealous anytime the cat is involved. Oh, careful. You'll start a fight.
Double cuteness right here. Triple cuteness if you count me. Alright,
So that's our meal for the week. We will have links to all these recipes. If there's something you want to try, you can check out our weekly meal plan on recipesthatcrock.com.
Yep. And so, again, for y'all who are new to this, check out Cookin' Chris's Dishes. Check us out at recipesthatcrock.com. Check us out at Facebook over at Recipes That Crock. And are we on Instagram?
Yes. Recipes of Crock
Recipes
on
That Crock
Instagram.
on Instagram as well.
Or Recipes Crock on Twitter. We just started that. You can find me and you over on Twitter
Yep.
too.
At Good Old Boy, at Chris GOODe, GOODE.
Lots of stuff.
You can find us everywhere.
You can
We're
find
all
the
over
links
place.
to everything on the site.
Yes. And, okay, so if you have not subscribed already, again, as I invite everybody to do in every show, down below, subscribe. Not just so that we gain more subscribers and more friends and more family for our slow cooking army, but also
Win a ninja.
to win a ninja. Not this one is mine. In fact,
You're about to break
cut my head
yours.
off with the lid. But we will send you a ninja crock pot. Somebody, not everybody, because that would be bad.
Yes.
And she would be mad because that's like, as of yesterday, it was like 1,600 subscribers, and I don't think we can afford that unless we take out a small mortgage.
No.
So one of y'all will get, and we will do this fairly, we will do a drawing, and one of y'all will get a Ninja slow cooking system. And again, we want to thank you guys for watching As Good As It Gets with the good old boy and Chris.
Just send us your questions.
Yes, and your comments.
Yep. And
Let us know if you think this is worth doing or not,
Yep.
because we don't want to do things that you don't want us to do.
Yeah. You could be nice and not say, "Oh gosh, you suck." That
Yeah,
would be
yeah, because, you know, speak life, that's one of the big things in our house. Speak life, say, hey, y'all, we think good old boy's adorable and everything, but we just don't know if this is going to work.
Get her off of there.
No. But again, we want to thank you guys again for watching. We'll be back next week with a new episode with more reader questions and comments. And also, we will talk about more of our favorite slow cookers. We're probably going to unbox some products that we just got. And those are always kind of cool. People like to see you take stuff out of a box. So
Send us your questions.
send us your comments.
Bye.
Bye.